I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition, paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Yeah. I did the math before the flex show. Rebalance sheets where they chase goals. Losses turned tuition, paid in full. Kept the vision clean when the lights go dull. Don't talk rich, I talk control. Equity heavy, lie on the ego. Hype fade fast, patience compound. That's how rooms turn quiet when you walk around. This ain't for the crowd, this for the count. What you owe, what you outgrown. Mind still sharp, pen still level. Just don't rap for approval. People I move quiet, let silence work. Noise never built what discipline nurture. Hunger ain't dry, that lesson clear. Some starve loud, still stuck in fear. Fed the mind, stop distraction. Now every step got long-term traction. No rush, no race, grown man pace. I stand on code, no convenience. Principles heavy as consequences. Seen shortcuts bury families. Seen structure flip whole narratives. I taught leverage living on my sons. Not clout, not clicks, not followers. Respect don't come from being loud. It comes from standing when pressure covers you. At this age you don't need motivation, you need alignment. If your money don't match your stress, too misposition. If your circle still drains you, waited too long. Attention is a currency, traded on the screen. Bids in the comment section, likes inflate the dream. Algorithms set the price, not truth, not skill. If it bleeds, it leaves. Volatility sells the thrill. Scroll futures, short attention, long outrage. Synthetic fame bubbles pop every age. Everybody famous, nobody known. Borrow validation, leverage ego loans. They don't wanna think cause they want reactors. Fast dopamine hits, not deep thought factors. Your focus is the product, your mind is the land. The strict mind and intention with a swipe of the hands. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. Influence laundering, clout gets clean. Renting credibility from a rented screen. The metric ain't meaning it's retention time. If they keep you stuck, they win in the crime. Creators chase trends like fiat with no gold. Printing hot takes till the culture gets cold. Truth moves slow, lies go viral. Speed beats depth in the attention spiral. Everybody branding, nobody built. Flexing highlight reels, hiding existential guilt. The free rewards, extremes punishes calm. Peace don't convert, chaos sells bombs. Welcome to the attention market, distorted supply. Where noise beats value and the loud multiply. They pump fake relevance, then dump your soul. Crash your self-worth just to hit engagement goals. If attention is money, most people are broke. Spending it careless on a digital joke. The richest stay quiet, move off the grid, while the poor yell louder, begging to be seen. I'm investing in silence, compounding my time. Low frequency, thinking in a high-speed grind. I don't chase virality, I build demand. Own my attention, that's a sovereign plan. They monetize distraction, I weaponize focus. While they sell illusions, I sell to notice. What you look at becomes who you are. Choose your markets before you choose your stars. Attention ain't free, it's the cost of your life. Every scroll is a cut with a digital knife. So trade it like it matters, because it does. In the economy of attraction, focus is blood.
Scream. How y'all doing on this Good Friday morning? You know what I'm saying? February 27th. Man, February just came and went, man. Black History Month, man. Finna be over with it, man. Sunday, March 1st. God damn. But anyway, I'd like to welcome y'all back to Attraction Economics. I am your host, Big Dog Barkin, and yeah, we are here to break down the supply and demand of the attraction economy, the attention currency, the power, the leverage, the status that attraction and attention holds, and how you can get you some and how to spend your attention in today's market, whether it's professional or personal, business, relationship, social media influence, whatever the case may be. This is the place where you learn how to maneuver in the world of markets. Just pick the market you want to be in before you jump into the shit. So anyway, before I get started, man, you know what? I realized something, bro. There's no way in hell I could really be cool with content creators. And and I ain't gonna say I can't be. It's certain content creators I actually vibe with. You know what I'm saying? It's actually something I really vibe with. That is something I really can see myself kicking with in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because they on the same thing I'm on, which is part of the topic for today as far as standards. It's some content creators, both male and female, that I can really kick it with in real life because they on the same shit I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all niggas fake. A lot of y'all niggas fake. A lot of y'all niggas are opportunists. I've been called opportunist several times. Narcissist, yes. Arrogant, yeah. Conceited, cocky, yes. I've been called it plenty of times in my life. Opportunist, that's a new one for me. And I've been called opportunist several times. And it ain't that I'm looking for opportunity to strike. Really? I'm not looking for opportunity. It's just the way I'm built. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be like, look, if you ain't on your square, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm a salesman. I'm gonna get you. If you listening to some bullshit come out of my mouth and you buying all the bullshit coming out of my mouth, of course I'm gonna sell it to you. Why wouldn't I? I'm a salesman. So I think that I hear a lot of guys, a lot of women, that's bullshit salesmen. They selling the facade. They trying to tell you this is what I am online. This is what I want you to buy into. This is what I want you to believe online. So I can get this, that, and the third from you. But behind closed doors, I ain't shit. The fake it till you make it, all that type of shit right there. And I just realized it's like y'all don't like each other. Y'all don't want to be cool with each other. Y'all want to do business with motherfuckers. This content creator, and this content creator, and we hook up together, man, we can both be or something like, bro. And the minute, excuse me, man, I love Starbucks right anymore. And the minute shit don't go the way one of y'all want this shit to go, now y'all having a falling out. Now y'all stabbing each other in the back. Now y'all want to call each other out. Now you want to expose secrets and shit like that. And it's like, bro, why you just couldn't keep this shit P? Why you couldn't keep this shit business? I done seen in the past, what's the day, Friday? I done seen this shit. Anton and Mika. I done seen Anger Man and Iz. And I done seen Lucky Marie and Jazz. I done seen now Anton. Iron Man and Iz they situation. They boys. They partners. They've been riding with each other for 3 decades. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some beef. I got niggas I've been knowing for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? These niggas I've been knowing since I was 10 years old. I'm 46. This niggas I've been knowing still. And we don't see eye to eye on everything, but them my partners, them my brothers, them my kinfolk, them my blood. You know what I'm saying? I cuss their ass out when they do something stupid, and they cuss me out when I do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I get it between Anger Man and Ease, and there ain't nothing. It ain't nothing the audience can do to really break this shit up. They gotta stop fucking with each other if they gonna stop fucking with each other. They gonna have shit out as usual. This ain't the first time they done got into it. But they've been partners for 30 years. Now everybody else is, you motherfuckers, you see, I'm gonna get up with this content creator so I can get my shit popping, so I can get more subscribers because I'm hooked up with this motherfucker. I can get more likes and more views because we doing content together and all that type of shit. I can get more money because I'm rocking with this motherfucking shit. And then as soon as the shit go to shit, now y'all want to start exposing secrets and you want to start telling motherfucking this, that, and the third and all that type of shit. I'm like, bro, why the fuck you even doing all this shit in the first place? Because the money didn't come right. You didn't get the subscribers you want. You didn't get the likes, the views you want. What the fuck? You didn't get what the fuck you wanted. So now you want to beef with me because you didn't get what you wanted. Which goes into today's topic. So before I go any further, y'all enter the building, y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share button, y'all hit that subscribe button. And if you want to donate, man, the $ cash out, $Big Dog Barker 2132. Hit that junk up if you want to. You feel what I'm saying? It's there for y'all to smash that junk, hit it up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's like, bruh, I have a certain set of standards for myself that a lot of these niggas, a lot of these females on these platforms do not meet. What I'm on some real shit, on some bullshit, yeah, can't match them. Only some of them, like I said, it's only some of them I can rock with. When I sit here and I said once upon a time ago, it's like I actually can rock with Jay Prince in real life. Because he be on some bullshit. But the bullshit he be on the same bullshit I be on. Not everything, but I can kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? I can kick it with him. And actually have fun, you know what I'm saying? Be entertained, you know, some nigga shit. I can kick it with Jay Prince president. You know what I'm saying? I can kick it with a drip. You know what I'm saying? That man right there tell me all the motherfucking time we cut from the same cloth. And y'all say what y'all want to say about bro. I rock with bro. You know what I'm saying? It's certain niggas I can see myself kicking with in real life, and it's certain niggas that I'm like, bro, I'll slap shit out your ass in real life. Like you might say some good shit on YouTube that I can rock with here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be tuned in. But then overall, you might be a pussy to me. I might check your ass. I might rob you. Might beat you up. I don't know. So instead of me doing you something dirty, I just not want to be around you. I'll be around Drip. I'll be around Jay Prince. There's some of you niggas I don't want to be around in real life because I know I might hurt you. I know I might hurt you. For whatever reason. I know I might hurt you. I know I might do something wrong to you. I might. Just how you carry yourself around me. You know what I'm saying? I'll kick it with Angry Man. You know what I'm saying? I'll kick it with Fatty. A lot of y'all don't like Fatty. I kick it with Fatty. If you know what I'm saying. But that's just me. That's just me. So I ain't coming up here to make friends with nobody. I ain't trying to make friends with nobody. If we cool, we cool. If we happen to vibe, we vibe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming up here looking for no friends. I got no friends in real life that I've been knowing for damn near 40 years. You know what I'm saying? I got my brothers in real life, blood brothers in real life that be whatever I'm on, they on. Niggas I done grew up with since the age of 10. That's on whatever I'm on, whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that actually would sit down with a nigga when a nigga finna crash out and actually try to help me either fix the shit or go on crash out with me. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no extra benefit, ain't no extra incentive for riding with me or whatever. It's like that's my nigga, that's my dog. Fuck with bro. it's only so many, like, it's only so many people I really fuck with. I ain't coming to this motherfucker to make friends. Just like a lot of you motherfuckers go to work and try to make friends with your coworkers and shit like that. Just cause y'all smoke a blunt together and shit like that. There's only so many motherfuckers that I done work with in my life that I'm still cool with to this day. It ain't that many. It ain't that many. It ain't that many that I can sit here and call that I work with, that I still get to keep in touch with. I don't fuck with everybody like that. Everybody ain't to be fucked with like that. You know what I'm saying? Which goes into my topic, standards. Standards. See, we'll sit up here, and when y'all hear the word standards and high standards, now I'm not the bougie nigga. I'm not a bougie nigga. I'm a hood nigga. Now I do bougie shit. I go bougie. I go to nice places and shit like that. But I'm a hood nigga. I don't deny it. I'm a hood nigga. I know who I am. I know how to act though in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? I know how to dress for certain occasions. I know how to act. But in my core, I'm a nigga. In my core, I'm a nigga that got a little sense, a little swag, a little charisma, a little handsome. You know what I'm saying? I know how to maneuver in certain areas and shit like that. But I got standards. As you. As a man, as a woman, you should have some motherfucking standards about your motherfucking self. And I've been told on several occasions I got high standards. Because, I don't want to go to Chili's. I don't want to go Applebee's. I don't want to go TGI Fridays. Like, I've been there. I'm not above it. It's just that my standards say that's not the number one place on my list of restaurants. That's not number one for me. I'm down to 50. Chili's is not my number one spot to go eat. A burger, a steak, real, none of that type of shit. That's not I got standards. I smoke good. I smoke good weed. I don't just buy Reggie. I don't buy bullshit just for the sake of buying bullshit just to say I got something to smoke. I got standards. I want to smoke something good. Been smoking good. So I'm not finna buy no bullshit. I'm not finna drink no bullshit. Nah, I'm not finna go to the liquor store and just spend a whole bunch of money on some fucking Casamigos. I don't even drink Casamigos. I'm still a Patron drinker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna spend $100 for Casamigos. I do that for my daughter when she was daddy got me some Casamigos. I got you. That's her drink. I drink Patron. You know what I'm saying? I drink Douce. I don't drink Hen. I drink Douce. You know what I'm saying? So when I go to the liquor store, I'm not buying shit. I buy shit that tastes good. Now, thanks to my sister, she a bartender. She told me, she put me on game. It's like a lot of shit y'all spending top dollar on ain't as good as the shit that's, $20, $30 a bottle. You know what I'm saying? So, because my sister, she put me on game about her being the bartender. She like, some of that top shelf shit ain't as good as that mid-level, low-level shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a name. So just with that knowledge in my head, I go into the liquor store and just pick up a bottle, and the motherfuckers that run the store be like, what you know about that? Don't even worry about it, bro. Just know that I know. You know what I'm saying? I got standards. I move a certain motherfucking way. What is good or bad? What is good or bad? But when you telling people you got standards, they look at you like it's a problem. Why is it a problem that I got standards? Why is it a problem for you to have standards? That should not be a problem for you to have no motherfucking standards. That should not be a problem. Why is that a problem for people to say I got standards? This is what I do. And then they'll try to gaslight you and try to make you believe you wrong for having standards. They'll sit up there and try to gaslight you and tell you you're wrong for having high standards, for moving a certain type of way, for talking a certain type of way, for thinking a certain type of way. You're wrong for having high standards. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something about standards. High standards just mean this right here. Bruh. I don't align with the shit you on. You don't align with the shit I'm on. I'm not finna drop my standards to be on shit you're on. This is what I do. This is how I think. This is how I move. This is what I talk about. Step your game up to get on my level. Because if I stop doing what I'm doing to be on your level, I lower my value. I lower my value to be on your level. What they look like? What they look like for you to lower your value to be on somebody else's level instead of making them upgrade their shit to be on yours. What they look like? What they look like? Let's be honest. Excuse me. What the fuck do they look like? You move in a certain type of motherfucking way through your life. You doing what you doing. You setting standards for yourself. Whether it's on some bullshit, whether it's on some dirt, or it's on some real shit, you got standards. And a motherfucker trying to tell you your standards too high for them. These are your standards, not theirs. This is what you do, not them. And you're going to let them tell you what you're doing is too much for them. And they want you to stop doing what you're doing so you can be around them instead of them upgrading themselves to be around you. Make that make sense? I give y'all credit for being intelligent individuals. Make that make sense. You move in a certain type of way and people tell you to stop moving that type of way so you can be with them instead of them bettering themselves to be with you. Make that make sense? Because in some of these folks' head, standards is a wall. Standards is a barrier. Standards is not a wall. Standards is a signal. Standards as a signal. Standards are saying, this is what I do, this is what I accept, this is what I'm willing to say, this, all this, that, and the third. This is what I'm willing to accept, and this is what I'm not willing to accept. All day, every day. Whether it's on some real shit or some bullshit. This is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm willing not to do. This is, I'll do this, I ain't gonna do that. I'll say this, I ain't gonna say that. I'll move this way, I ain't gonna move that way. That's how standards is. That's how standards is what I'm willing to accept and what I don't want to accept. That's the signal. And what that signals is clarity. What that signals is clarity. This is what I stand on. This is who I am at my core. This is what I do at my core. This ain't to say I don't want to be around you. This is saying the people that rock with how I rock are going to gravitate to me more. The people that's on whatever I'm on going to come closer to me. They're going to be aligned with me and how I move, how I talk, how I do things. What is on some real shit or some bullshit. So that means if I'm on some straight dirt and you on some straight dirt, we align. We on the same type of dirt. If you ain't on the dirt I'm on and you come to try and tell me to, trying to talk me out of doing some stupid shit, and I'm on some stupid shit, and there's no way you can get me out of it, why are you trying to talk me out doing stupid shit? Why are you trying to talk me? I know I'm telling you, I'm on it. I'm standing on this Dumb shit. I'm standing on this. Why are you trying to talk me out of it? I'm standing on it. Why are you trying to talk me out of it? I'm on it. And I'm talking about when I'm finna kick in somebody door. When I'm finna go, you know, rob somebody. When I'm finna go stand outside and do my thing or whatever the case may be. When I'm on that type of time, you can't tell me not to do this shit. I'm already on it. Why are you trying to tell me to get off of it? I'm already on it. I'll stop when I want to stop. But you can't tell me to stop. If I'm on it and you on the with me, guess what? We gonna go get this money together. We gonna do whatever together on this bullshit. Now, if I'm on some real shit, I'm doing what I'm doing on some real shit, and you on some bullshit, why you telling me to drop down on your bullshit? Why? I'm on some real shit. I'm trying to progress in life. I'm trying to do this, that, and the third. Why would I go backwards? Because you don't want to go forward? Because you don't want to make a step forward? I got to come backwards just to be with you? Just to hang with you? You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to move in a certain direction. You feel some type of motherfucking way that I'm finna leave you? I'm doing too much. I'm leaving you. I'm gonna be honest. That's how I used to feel when I was younger. Because I had chances to better myself as a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had plenty of opportunity to better myself as a young nigga. But because of that right there, of my niggas trying to tell me that I was gonna leave them behind if I did that in the third. I did more hood shit than I was supposed to do because of my niggas. Because when I had chances to get out of this shit early, it was always, oh man, you think you're better than us because you're trying to get out early. You think you're smarter than us because you're trying to get out early. So me not knowing, I said, oh, you know what? I keep dumbing myself down to be around y'all niggas. Y'all my niggas, I keep dumbing myself down. I keep lowering my standards to be around you niggas. Y'all my niggas. And the minute you got a chance to get the fuck up out of there, you didn't give a fuck about me. The minute you get the chance to better yourself, you bettered yourself and said, fuck me. I seen that a lot in my life. I seen that when my rap group broke up. I took whatever songs I had available and I put the motherfuckers on MySpace. I had a couple of companies come hit me up talking about they want to do business with me. And I felt some type of way about this shit. I'm like, shit. I was told I wasn't the best rapper in the world. And I got a couple of companies wanted to, get a verse from me, get a song from me, possibly do a mixtape or whatever the case may be. I'm feeling some type of way. I'm like happy. I'm getting telling my partners, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But the minute they got some good news, I'm gonna go do it. But damn, you tell me not to do the shit. But then as soon as you get the opportunity to do the shit, you gonna jump on. I got an opportunity in my motherfucking face. You tell me to take no, don't take it. Because I was gonna leave you behind. But the minute the opportunity came for you, you said fuck me. You said fuck me. So it took a lot of that type of shit right there for me to be at where I'm at now. It's like I got standards. I stand on what I stand on. Now, it's ain't nothing you can tell me to move me in the direction you want me to move in. I stand on what I stand on. Either you gonna rock with me or you ain't gonna rock with me. Either you gonna fuck with me or you ain't. Love me or leave me alone. Love me or leave me alone. Say I'm cold hearted. Say I'm jaded. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Life experiences that put me in this frame of mind to where I sit up here and talk about attraction economics. Life, just living, just being outside, just touching grass, just talking, just doing shit. This is what put me in the position where I can sit up here and give you an hour, maybe 2 hours out of my day to tell you what's attractive and what ain't, to tell you that you blowing your resources on shit because you just need to blow your money, you need to blow your attention, and you ain't getting none of the shit back. Life. So when you sit up here and say you got motherfucking standards, they look at it like that's a barrier, a wall. No, nigga. I'm moving how I'm moving. And the people that's gonna move with me gonna move with me. And if you can't gonna move with me, then you're gonna move along. I'm not gonna lower my standards to be around you. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing to be around you. I'm not gonna stop acting the way I act to be around you. This is what I'm standing on. This is who I am. If you rocking with me, then come on. If you not rocking with me, get the fuck away from around me. But I'm not finna lower shit to be around you. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all start believing in that shit more, if you start believing in that shit more, you look at life a little bit better. Now, the only negative about standards is this right here. You got to stand on that shit. And a lot of us are not comfortable standing on our standards. You got standards, but standards means your circle gets smaller. Your opportunities are few and far between, and your relationships, you may not get what you want as far as your standards. Yeah, I have to excuse my grandson. He just now woke up. So that's another reason. I'm just gonna get this out of the way because I gotta be granddad. That's my boy. My boy. I love my grandson. I love my granddaughter too. It's just that she in Charlotte. But that's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the only downside of having standards is that you might not get the opportunities you want because of standards. Because think about it, ladies, when y'all sit there and say y'all want a 6'6" guy, theoretically, that's gonna be a hard catch. For you to get a guy that's 6 feet or better, when the stats show that most men are not 6 feet, that make six figures when stats show that most men don't make six figures, that got a six pack when stats show that most men are a little bit overweight. For you to get the man you want and with them standards, guess what? That's a rare find. Is he out there? Yeah, he out there. I ain't gonna sit there and tell you he's not out there. It's just that he's rare. He's rare. And a lot of y'all are lining up to get that nigga. Now, this the thing. Are you willing to stand on them standards until you get that nigga or not get that nigga? Are you willing to stand on that and accept the fact that you may not never get him? Are you willing to stand on that? Because most of y'all will stand on that and you can't get them. You don't want to be by yourself. So you start lowering your standards just so you can get a man. You start lowering standards just so you can get a man. And then you finally get a man. And the man you get, you want to fuss with him all the time. You want to argue, you want to fight. Because he ain't met the standards that you put upon yourself for the type of man you want. What the hell are you doing, bro? You trying to what? I'm just saying, it ain't you. It's this microphone. They trying to pick up everything. I'll be in give me a little bit longer. I'll get them in a minute. Fat man. So yeah, so you got the standards for the 666 guy. You can't get the guy. You can't get the guy. You start lowering your standards so you can get a guy. And then you get to fussing and fighting with the guy you get because he can't meet your standards. But I will tell you, shout out, you lowered your standards so because you didn't want to be by yourself. If you were gonna stand on that shit, stand on that shit. You just have to be comfortable not getting that shit. And it's easier said than done because you don't want to be by yourself. You got high standards. This is the type of man you want, but you see men ain't gonna be able to reach them. So it's either be comfortable being by yourself or lower your standards. But if you lower your standards, you can't get mad at the niggas you get because you wanted to be with somebody. And the same thing for the niggas. Yeah, I got this standard of what type of woman you want, weight, height, her texture, all that type of shit. And you got standards. And truth be told, if you this type of woman you want, and I look at niggas and say, well, why you fucking with her? She don't meet none of your standards. Why is she an option in your phone if she's not meeting your standards? Why? 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 This is why I say when it comes down to the dating market, why women actually win, why women actually have a control over the market is this right here. Just off what I said about the men. You ain't got no standards. You can't sit here and say she got to be 140 pounds, 5'3", 5'4", 140, certain skin tone, natural hair, no keys, no bodies, that. Whole laundry list of shit. And you smashing on this, that, and the third. And then you'll try to justify by saying, well, you know, we need hoes too. Now, the nigga side of me, I like women. I love women. But then when I use my brain, I'm like, well, nigga, you really ain't got no standards. You can say what you want to say to a nigga like me. I ain't fixated on all the shit y'all niggas fixated on. I always tell y'all, my problems ain't y'all problems. Your problems ain't mine. But if you got a laundry list of shit you want from this woman, but when I look up, she fit none of the shit you say you want in a woman. I'm like, well, why you drop your standards? Why you drop your standards? Why? Because you gotta get your dick wet. That's how that shit is. You gotta get your dick wet. That's why you dropped your standards. And women, the same for y'all. It's like y'all got standards. Well, why you with this nigga that don't meet your standards and you want to argue with this nigga every chance you get? Because you dropped your standards. You said you want to deal with this type of individual, and yet you're dealing with this type of individual. What happened? Lonely? The rose ain't cutting it no more? I'm just saying, let's be 100. But again, it's more women that can hold out than the niggas when it comes down to just the standards of the dating market. Niggas ain't got no standards. Niggas just put their dick in whatever movie. That's why I hear some of the weird shit I hear sometimes. And then they sexual escapades. And it's like, bruh, you say what you want, shit, that don't sound right. You say what you want to say about that situation, that don't sound right. You got these standards for this type of woman, and you messing around with that, and then you gonna tell me, well, you know, time get hard. Like, nah, nigga, you got standards, nigga. Stand on your square. Stand on what you standing on, bro. Why are you dropping your standards? Touch your dick hard. I gotta bust one. Nigga, get a sock and some jerkins. If you just got a bust. Why deal with something that's beneath you? Now, I'm a hypocrite on this because I did it. Like, I dropped my standards for certain women in life. I ain't gonna lie. Again, I tell y'all, in order for me to talk the shit I talk In order for me to be picture perfect clear with the clarity I have, in order for me to be crystal clear with the shit I tell y'all, I actually had to go through the shit my goddamn self. So when I sit there and say I drop my standards for certain women, I drop my standards for certain women in life. That's why I can sit here and say, bro, really ain't like when people you say what we don't even know what type of women you like. But we'll see you with this chick one day, we'll see you with a whole nother chick a whole nother day. Like you'll be with a skinny chick one day, you'll be with a fat chick the next day. You'll be with a tall chick one day, you'll be with a short chick the next day. You'll be with a light skinned chick, you'll be with a dark skinned chick. One of us was like, we don't even know what you like. We know you like women, but we don't even know your type. We see you as dealing with so many different women. I'm like, well, my type is, big titties, pretty smile. That come in all different shapes and sizes, shit, and colors. I like titties and I like teeth. I like smiles. She could be short with a pretty smile and big titties, and she probably got me. And can talk shit. It can hold a conversation. That's about it. It can hold a conversation with a pretty smile and some big titties. Yeah. Good look at them. She was tall. Did she have a pretty smile? Yeah. Did she have some titties? Yeah. Was she talking shit? Yeah. Okay. There you go. That one right there. Was she short? Yeah. Dark skin? Yeah. Little on the heavy side? Yeah. Did she have a pretty smile? Yeah. Was she talking shit? Yeah. Did she have some big titties? Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's my standards for women. Talking, you could, as long as the conversation good, the smile pretty, and the titties big. That's go my standards for women. That's go my standards for women. I don't give a fuck about the race. I don't give a fuck about the hair. I don't give a fuck about tattoos. I don't give a fuck about she smoking weed. I don't care if she fuck wearing Jordans. I like pretty smile, talk shit, big titties. That's me. That's my standards. Everything else optional. Oh yeah, she got to be a natural woman, like born a woman, like to each his own. To each his own, but you had to come out your mama, nook monster as a woman. To each his own. I don't judge, but I don't get down like that. So again, when it comes down to standards, a lot of niggas ain't got no damn standards. And that's why women run circles around them. Because of the standards. Ain't no standards. You have no standards. You're desperate. You wouldn't give me a whole laundry list of shit you want from a female, and the minute you get a dry dick, you wouldn't have thrown your whole list out the window because your dick hard. Because your dick hard. You wouldn't have thrown away the whole laundry list because your dick hard. And then you come around me talking cash shit, talking about what you dealing with in a woman, what you want in a woman. But when I see something different, I'm like, hey, bro, you're full of shit in your life. You full of shit in your life. When it come down to working, when it come down to jobs, you say you only want to work in certain places. Fine, cool. I ain't gonna tell you not to work in certain. You only want to work in these environments. You want to work in these type of jobs and shit like that. All right, cool, big work. Go to get them type of jobs. Now, if you can't get that job, what you gonna sit on your ass? You gonna sit on your ass all motherfucking day until the job you want give you an opportunity. Because you set your sights on this one particular job and you don't see nothing else. And life just passed you by because you can't get this job. You trying. You can't never get the motherfucking job. And you go through your whole entire life fucked up and broke because you focus on this one particular job. I remember when I was a teenager, I wanted to work in McDonald's. And every chance I got, every time I went to a McDonald's, I filled out okay, I just wanted to work at McDonald's because there was a lot of folks that were going to school with me that were working at McDonald's. shit. I work at McDonald's. A lot of my niggas work at McDonald's. I want to work at McDonald's too. Could never get a job at McDonald's. Either I could have sat on my ass and wait till McDonald's actually hire me, or I go on about my life and give me some money. Because if I would just set my sights on McDonald's and that's all I wanted to do as a teenager, guess what? I would never have got no money. Because I couldn't work at McDonald's, so I ain't gonna get no money until McDonald's hired me. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? So again, standards are not a barrier. Even though a lot of people think that shit, standards are nothing but me saying this is what I'm willing to do, and this is what I'm not willing to do. If we align, we align. If we don't align, why are we even around each other? Why are we even vibe? There's no vibe. Because the minute I get on some shit that you don't like, you're gonna try to talk me out of it. You're gonna try to get me to stop. You're gonna try to get me to come down to your level. And I don't want to. And you don't want to jump up to the level I'm on. So we at an impasse. Again, why would I lower my standards to be with you? Why you don't motivate yourself and better yourself to be with me? Why do I have to drop my shit to be with you instead of you upgrading your shit to be with me? And I'm already knowing a lot of y'all gonna say, hey, you gonna set folks up for failure. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And I'm gonna keep telling you. Oh, y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all hit me up. Give me a minute. So see the lie, the facade that people want you to believe is that if you lower your standards, you become more attractive. Think about it. Think about it. As a man, if you got standards when dealing with women, and you give certain women that meet your standards attention or energy, time, whatever the case may be, they meet your standards. They are aligned with you. But have you ever noticed that the women you don't give the attention to, what they tell you? You think you too much. You think you bougie. You think you this. You think you that. Same with the niggas when they sit here and say, "Oh, she got high standards. She ain't gonna never get no man." Think about this shit now, because you got high standards, and the people that can't get into your circle, the people that can't get up with you, will tell you think you doing too much because you got high standards. So they're trying to gaslight you to tell you, lower your standards so I can get a chance. Lower your standards, sir. Lower your standards, ma'am, so I can get a chance to be around you. Lower them. That's a cost. That's a cost that you don't want to pay. You don't want to spend, you don't want to do that. Because again, you're dropping your value when you do that shit. You're dropping your value when you do that shit. They're not dropping theirs. They're not raising their value. They trying to gaslight you to drop yours. They're trying to gaslight you to drop yours. Look at it like this. Let's take let me see. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, whatever high luxury car you want to put it into the blank. This blank. Would you ask Rolls Royce or Lamborghini to lower their standard so you can get one of their cars? No. Would you ask a luxury brand to lower their price to buy some of their clothes? No. You're not going to do that. So why would you ask a human being to lower their standard so you can get a shot? Because again, if we're using the car analogy, and I have to go and bust my community over the head right fast. You'll go to the Mercedes-Benz dealership, and them folks gonna tell you this how much this new Mercedes costs. You gonna buy it or you not? Now you can do your negotiations because you ain't gotta pay what the sticker price say. You can negotiate it, but you're not gonna drop it. You ain't gonna get 50% off the price. You can do some negotiating to get to the price. You're gonna find a good price to spend, but you're not gonna get 50% off a brand new 2026 Mercedes. That's stupid. But now, if it's a private dealer that got a Mercedes that you saw on Facebook, Marketplace or whatever the case may be, and they want this price for their Mercedes, you gonna go in and try to get it for less. You're gonna sit there and try to negotiate with somebody to tell you that the car you want from them, they asking for too much, but you want the car. Drop the price off and I'll get the car off your hands. Now, if I sit there and say no, I'm standing firm on this price, take it or leave it, you're getting mad because I won't drop the price, but you want the car. You want the car. That's just like a couple of days ago, my brother-in-law was trying to buy some shoes from my son, some Jordans. And they in there, him and my sister-in-law are trying to negotiate, trying to argue my son up and down that the price he want for the shoes is too much. But I'm like, you want the shoes. This the price he set the shoes for. How are you gonna tell him that he doing too much for something you want? You want them shoes. He got them. This the price he want for them. So how he set the price and you gonna tell him he wrong for setting the price? Because the price you want to pay is like, I think $50 less, $50, $60 less than the price he charged. But you want the shoes. But you don't want to pay his price. That's them standards. It's like I set a price. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm moving. You want to be in this Lamborghini. You want to be in this Mercedes. You want to be in this car I got. This is the price I'm telling you that it costs to get in this car. And you telling me that the price too high, but you want to be in this car. Now, either you pay the price or you go somewhere else. You trying to tell me I'm wrong for setting the price at the price I wanted it. But if I give it to you for what you want, then you come out saying, I got it. I want them to pay all that for that car. Shit. I want them to pay all that for that car. Same thing with clothes. You can go into a Louis store, a Gucci store, whatever store, and pay that price on the ticket, on the tag for their clothes. No problem. $350 for a belt, no problem. $500 for a wallet, couple of racks for a purse, no problem, none whatsoever. But if your black brother or black sister got clothes and they set the price at what they set the price at, you go in there saying, man, why you trying to charge so much for this shirt? Why you trying to charge so much for these pants? Why you trying to charge so much for this purse? Why you trying to charge so much for whatever, whatever, whatever? Hook a brother up, hook a sister up. This is the price. Pay for it or not. Don't come into this man's store, this black entrepreneur, male or female, don't come into their store trying to tell them they wrong for setting the price of what they setting it at. Either you gonna pay for the shit or you're not. Don't come inside their store trying to tell them they wrong for setting the price so high because you go into the Louis store and don't even argue with the folks in the Louis store about the price they setting for some shit that you can get out of China for $10. A 500% markup when it get touchdown over here. And you ain't got a problem paying that price. But you gonna tell this black man, this black sister, they trying to bust your head. They need to give you a discount. Why? Because you black and they black. You know the struggle. You know we ain't got it, but I just seen you downtown Lenox. I seen you with True Religion in the mall. I seen you at the Louis store. I seen you at the Coach store. I seen you at a Michael Kors. I seen you everywhere. You weren't arguing with them prices. You weren't arguing with them prices. You went in there and bought that shit, no problem. Now you want to argue with them because they said they price similar to the price you just paid. You want to say they wrong for setting the price at the price they setting it at. I would buy something at your store, but you need to come down on the price. Either you gonna buy something or you ain't. Why do I gotta come down for you to purchase something? If you say you're gonna buy something, buy something. If you're not gonna buy, get the fuck out. Oh, you gonna miss some business. You gonna miss this, you gonna miss that. I ain't missing shit if you ain't gonna spend no money. I'm not gonna give you a discount just so you can spend some money with me. So you can turn around and tell somebody on the outside of my store how you talk me down off of this price for a price you wanted to pay. So again, when it comes down to having standards, if I set my standards up here and you're telling me my standards too high, why would I bring my standards down just so you can be around me? Why would I bring my price down just so you can shop with me? And we see this shit when it comes down to these stores, the goods and shit like that. You'll put shit on sale just so motherfucker can buy it. When the truth of the matter is, man, I'm trying to get this shit out the way. I'm trying to clear out inventory so I can bring in some new shit. I'm trying to clear out inventory so I can bring in some new shit. We in tax season right now. Y'all motherfuckers finna go stupid buying cars and shit like that. And I said, that man, yeah, I can go get a car at the end of the year when they trying to bring in the new cars. You gonna wait till tax season and go buy a car that's gonna be fucked up and be on the side of the road by the end of May. You gonna blow your whole refund on a car that ain't shit. And I'm like, well, shit. You could have waited the end of October and November to buy a car when they trying to get rid of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here, wait till it get hot to buy all the short sleeve shirts and booty shorts and all that type of shit. And I'm like, well, nigga, you would have did better if you would have got that shit in the fall or the winter with the shit on sale. If you really want to save some money, you know, it's going to be warm now. This when you buy your winter clothes when it's warm. This is where you buy your shit for the fall and the winter, in the spring and the summer. Of course, they finna bust your head for a new shirt that you could have got for a cheaper price when it was cold. The truth of the matter is, you want me to lower my standards so you can have a piece of me. Because the standards I hold is too high for you. And you're gonna try to gaslight me and tell me I'm gonna be fucked up unless I lower them. Only a weak minded motherfucker will believe that shit. Somebody that actually have a weak mind will believe that lowering their standards will actually put them in a better position, actually will make them more attractive. No, lowering your standards don't make you more attractive. That make the person that wants you to lower your standards have more access to you. That's all that is. They get more access to you when you start lowering your standards. As long as you rare and scarce, as long as you got high standards, only certain people gonna be around you. And the ones that can't be around you, they're gonna feel some type of way. And they're gonna try to tell you it's your fault that I can't be around you. Believe that gaslighting if you want to. That's on you. Because again, being attractive, being attractive is not built on appeal, it's built off alignment. Being attractive is not built off of the appeal, it's built off alignment. See, a lot of us get messed up in the game because we want to be around somebody that's physically attractive 24/7, 365. Now, I'm gonna tell you, don't just get with some, those don't be around people that's not attractive to you. But what's attractive to me may not be attractive to you. That's why I always sit there and try to tell guys, it's like, hey, what you'll never have a clear cut uh idea of woman that men supposed to chase behind, because physically we like different women. We like different shades of women. We like different types. We like different weights. We like other little shit that women do. So you'll never get a clear cut answer on the exact woman a man's supposed to get. Because we all like different things. And the same go with the women. You say you want this type of individual, but it's women that will sit there and say, I could deal with a 5'4" nigga, 5'5" nigga. I would deal with a dude that making 5 figures. I would deal with a dude that ain't got a 6-pack, got a dad bod. You do have them type of women that exist too. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of us, we want to be around people that look a certain type of way. But even that phase, are y'all aligned? Are y'all moving as one? That will make the person more attractive, is that y'all on the same shit. That what makes the person more attractive, that y'all can move as one, that y'all moving on the same program. The looks is just part of the situation. How we aligned is the other part. Because like we get caught up in the looks, and I hear this a lot, is that you'll give the good looking man, the good looking woman a pass because of how they look. So they can do the dumb shit they do, but because they so attractive physically, you give them a pass. Even though they They don't move how you need them to move. They don't be on your program. They with the shit. But because they look a certain type of way, you give them a pass. And you willing to deal with somebody like this over and over and over again because you like how they look. They ain't got to be aligned with you. You like how they look. They ain't got to be aligned with you because you take them somewhere and everybody looking at them. They envious of you. But behind closed doors, it's a tornado. It's a natural disaster. Instead of you trying to find somebody that look a type of way and also align with the shit you trying to do. Yeah, you want to be at this nice job, but is that job aligned with your goals in life? Yeah, you want to be in this car, but is that car giving you the benefits you need for life? For how you want to get around town? Is the money you gonna get, the customers you got, the clientele you got, aligned with who you are as a salesperson? It's an attraction of alignment. That what makes everybody attractive to each other. Cause again, if you a nigga on dirt and you in love with females that's on dirt, y'all on the same type of shit. You on the same type of shit. If you a nigga that's on some bullshit, why would you want a female that don't do nothing wrong? And sit there and say she wrong for not giving you an opportunity, but she a good girl. And you on bullshit. She a good girl, you on bullshit, and you gonna try to tell her she wrong for not giving you a chance. Instead of dealing with the women that's on your level. If you a female that's on bullshit, why you want to get with a nigga that actually got some twerking? He got something popping, but you want some bullshit. Why you mad at him? When y'all have nothing in common. You want what you want, he on what he on, and you mad at him because he won't give you a chance. You mad at him because he won't give you a chance. But you ain't finna do nothing right by bruh. You not aligned with what he got going on, so why should I give you a chance? You ain't got nothing to line with her, so why should she give you a chance? Why? Why? There's nothing attractive about that. Cause the minute we get into it, I'm gonna do what I do, you gonna do what you do, and we gonna be further apart because we on two different time frames anyway. We on two different programs anyway. Only reason we rocking with each other because we have some type of physical attraction to each other, but outside of my dick getting hard or your pussy getting wet when we around each other, we ain't got nothing else in common. So of course, yeah, the sex might be good, but everything else trash. And we know it's trash. And it's only so much smashing we can do to keep us together because eventually that shit gonna fall off. Or one of us gonna fall victim to the other one and just give in and say, you know what, you got, I'm a rock with you. And you either you pussy whipped or you dick whooped. You pussy whipped or dickmatized. You just gonna let them fucking control you because of the sex. And y'all ain't got nothing else in common. But you just gonna fold because the sex good. You just gonna fold because the sex good. Cause again, you don't want to be by yourself. So you start lowering your standards. You start putting yourself in positions that you don't need to be in because you don't want to be by yourself. You're not comfortable being by yourself. You don't want to go through life by yourself. You don't want to do nothing by yourself. So you actually gonna drop standards and deal with shit you don't want to deal with just so you can say I got something. That goes for both genders. I'm not thinking, I'm not, no. Just because I'm a man, I'm not riding with the men on everything a nigga say. And just because I love women, don't mean I'm going to ride with everything a woman say. I speak on reality. I speak on reality. And the reality is, a lot of us, both men and women, are not comfortable. We not solid. Standing on our shit and dealing with the consequences. Because there's no way possible, if you're going to stand on the shit you stand on, why you complaining when you can't get the shit you want? Stand on that shit. If you can't get the woman of your dreams, why the fuck you complaining? You set that bar, stand on that bar until you get what you want. If that's the case, don't complain. You want to say, the women ain't no good, the women ain't no good. I want this, that, and the third. Bro, I'm going to tell you, she out there. She out there. I'm going to tell you that. She out there. Is you going to go get her? So that's the part. The chick you want out there, is you going to go get her? Is you going to put yourself in the position to get her? Probably not. So you're going to sit back and complain. Or you're going to lower your standards to be with somebody. Women, the nigga you want, he out there. Go get him. If you're not going to go get him, you're going to sit back and complain. If you got standards, stand on your standards. Don't sit there and say, this is what you want out of life. And because you set a bar for what you want and you can't get what you want, now it's society's problem. It's society's fault you can't get what you want. It's the men's fault you can't get what you want. It's the women's fault you can't get what you want. It's this job fault that you can't get what you want. It's everybody's fault that you can't get what you want. Is you trying to get what you want? And if you can't get what you want, are you comfortable being alone? Are you comfortable doing something else? If you comfortable not getting the job you want, is you comfortable not getting the man you want? Is you comfortable not getting the woman you want? Is you comfortable not getting the money you want because of your standards? Are you? A lot of us ain't. That's why we'll take jobs we don't want to take and be bitching about the job all day, every day. I can't stand this job. I don't like coming to this motherfucker. Woo, 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 woo. Because you get the job you really wanted. Nah. So what was your options? Either not get a job and be fucked up out there, or get this job and have something. If you sit up there and holding out for this job, your ass ain't gonna be able to do shit. You broke. Because you can't get the job you want, you broke. You sleeping on people's couches. You hopping from house to house to house. You ain't got nothing in your pocket. But you holding out for that particular job. I'll applaud you if you're doing this shit, but I'm also gonna say, hey, you gotta live life broke. You can't complain about you ain't got no money in your motherfucking pocket if you holding out for one particular job. You can't complain about you can't get people in your circle that fits with you if you're not comfortable without them. You want certain people around you, cool. But if you can't get the people you want around you, are you comfortable by yourself? Until you get the people you want around you, Are you? A lot of us ain't. A lot of us ain't that comfortable. A lot of us can't do that shit. What? So, so again, there's a lot of people out there. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the share button. There's a lot of people out there that's trying to appeal to everyone. It's a lot of people out there trying to appeal to everyone. It's a lot of people out there that want everyone's attention, want to be attracted to everyone. And truth be told, them the ones that say, they don't want to, you know, irritate anybody with what they say or what they do. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to. They don't want to be on one side or the other. They like riding the fence. Safe in their conversation, riding the fence. Don't know who they really are. Watered down. It's a lot of people out there like that right now. Fence riders don't want to have a strong opinion on things and don't know who they really are. And what happens is you don't get what you want. You don't get the engagement. You don't get the trust. You don't get the conversion. See, when I look at my channel, when I look at my own shit, when I look at my analytics and shit like that, I'm happy with my growth. When I drop my shorts, when I see, man, so many people watching my live, so many people watching my shorts. I'm comfortable. I'm content. I'm straight. I ain't crashing out. I'm not having no temper tantrum because I ain't getting this many likes and this many views and this, that, and the third. I ain't crashing out. I'm comfortable. As long as I'm doing something, trying to be consistent, I'm all right. I'm all right. I say over and over again, this is not a safe space. I talk shit. I might hurt your feelings. I'm not finna sit up there and tailor my message to cater to y'all to make you feel good. No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not I'm not the fence rider. When I sit there and say I'm not jumping on this side, I'm not jumping on that side, I'm jumping on this, the reality, the truth. I jump on that side to where I can sit and look at both genders and say, hey, y'all both doing the same dumb ass shit. It don't even matter. Y'all just don't want to be held accountable for the dumb shit you do. It always got to be men worse than the women or women worse than the men. I look at reality. I'm like, hey, both of y'all motherfuckers stupid. Both of you motherfuckers ignorant. Both of y'all spoiled. Both of y'all want what y'all want. Both of y'all want somebody to kiss your ass. Both of y'all want leverage. I just look at it from reality. It's like, hey, both of y'all want the same shit. Both of y'all act the same way. It don't even matter whose side I'm on. Y'all gonna say the same shit to the other side. Whether I'm He-Man Woman Hater Club or I'm a male feminist, y'all saying the same shit to the other side. So instead of me picking one of you motherfuckers to ride with, I just say, like, I'm gonna pick the side of the truth, of reality. That's what my position is, reality. I know who I am. And I say this a lot, like, yeah, what y'all getting now is watered down because I'm down there 50. This ain't full strength. That's because I'm 50. I done raised my kid, now I got grandkids. I ain't the same wild boy I used to be in my 20s. I'm chilling, got my feet kicked up, trying to enjoy the rest of my life. So yeah, that's why I say this shit watered down now. This shit watered down now. You know what I'm saying? This ain't full strength. But I still know who I am. I still got that mentality that got me to 46. I'm still a street nigga, a hood nigga. In my head, I still can put shit in my daughter head and my son head to get them to move in a certain motherfucking way. What it got something to do with business? Because both of them, my daughter a business major, she going back for an MBA. My son, he in college for business. So when it come down to that type of shit, I got conversation for him. When it come down to real nigga shit, I got conversation for him. It's just that I'm not outside no more. It's just that I'm not outside no more. Now, as far as the engagement, as far as the conversion rates, and as far as the trust, it's like, hey, y'all don't want to come over here and engage. I ain't gonna make you come over here and engage. It ain't because of that shit right there. I ain't drama. I ain't a trending topic. I ain't finna content strategy. I'm not finna constantly, get something that's going on with motherfuckers that only known on YouTube and constantly make show after show about a motherfucker over and over again just for y'all to come over here and chop it up with me. And open the panel just so y'all can chop it up with me about the same shit y'all been talking about for a month. I'm not gonna do that. So if you ain't gonna come over here and rock with me, don't, cool. I'm not gonna do that dumb ass shit. So we can chop it up. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. If you don't trust me, I ain't trying to manipulate you motherfuckers. I'm not sitting up here saying, "Oh, I know the way to a better life. Follow me. I'm the perfect example of this, that, and the third." Nah, I'm a flawed motherfucker that's talking shit. That right there should be trust enough is to tell you that I'm fucked up. That should be trust enough to let you know I ain't perfect. I'm a good leader. I ain't the nigga that want to be the leader, but I know I can lead. I'm not the nigga that's gonna sit up here and say I'm gonna be a coach, but I can coach. You put me in a leadership position, I shine. That's trust enough. I can tell you where you fucked up at, because I'm fucked up too. I can tell you, if you stop doing this shit, you might get some better results. You know how I know? Because I was in that position just like you is. That's why I say I sit up here and talk my shit because of the simple fact I've been there before. That's trust enough. That's trust enough. And to be perfectly honest, I just looked at my numbers before I started this show. Everything going up. I'm getting the conversion rates. Everything going up. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm standing on what I stand on. I'm standing on what I stand on. I'm a hood nigga that got a little sense that can help you become a better person. That's what I'm standing on. I'm not drama. I'm not viral moments. I don't do all that type of shit. I'm trying to help because that's easy. That's easy work for me to just catch on to something that's going on and repeat the shit day in and day out just so I can get engagement. That's easy work. That's easy work. And I'm one of the motherfuckers that tell you don't do nothing hard. I'm one of the motherfuckers to tell you that society don't reward effort. But I'm also the individual that sit there and say, man, how long a trending topic gonna be a trending topic? In a society where you had the attention span of a roach. Your attention span ain't that long. You trying to capture a viral moment and get your little not even 15 minutes, 15 seconds. You trying to catch hold of something for 15 seconds of fame so you can get a few more subscribers and a few more likes and shit like that. Then it's on to the next trending topic. Then it's on to the next trending topic. And then when you can't find a trending topic and you gotta do your regular content and the numbers ain't numbering, the register ain't ringing, the lights ain't flashing, now you got a problem. But again, when you following trending topics, and that's how you get your bread because you following what everybody else following, and then that shit shaking, now you complaining. But as long as something's shaking and you can latch on to it and use your quote unquote content strategy, you straight. But if the minute something ain't popping, you gotta go back to your regular scheduled program. You gotta do your regular content, and you ain't getting the same amount of likes and views and money. It's a problem. Where a nigga like me is like, hey, I do what I do first. I might say something about a trending topic second. If I sit here and say I just looked at my analytics and everything is going up over the past 28 days, and I don't do trending topics, I might say something every now and then about something, but I stick to what I do, and my shit going up. Why would I change? Why would I lower my standards? Why would I stop doing what I'm doing when my shit going up? Why? Why? Just so I can be more attracted to motherfuckers that don't do nothing but follow bullshit? I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Because I don't sit around here and question myself about do the things I say, do the things I do push people away from me? I don't question myself about that shit. I don't sit around and wreck my brain to say if the things I'm saying and doing pushing people away from me. I sit around here and say, do the things I do represent me and who I am? I'm not trying to get everybody to be around me. I'm not trying to get everybody's attention. I'm not trying to look good for everybody. I'll be overworking myself to look good to everybody, to say something for everybody, to do something for everybody. I'll be doing too much. And the minute I don't please a certain group, my numbers drop. The minute I don't please a certain group, my numbers drop. Cause I'm so busy trying to make sure I get everybody's attention. I'm attracted to everybody. I make sure everybody hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, send money to a nigga and all that type of shit. If I'm trying to do shit for all that type of shit, I don't satisfy nobody. I can't satisfy nobody because I'm trying to satisfy everybody. I don't sit around here and wreck my brain and saying, oh, I need to change what I'm saying so I can get more subscribers. I need to change what I'm doing so I can sit here and get more subscribers. No, I don't say that shit. I sit here and say, hey, is what I'm doing me? Is what I'm saying me? Is what I'm doing me? And if this is me, then I gotta be comfortable getting what I get. I can't be stressing about I don't get this many subscribers, I don't get this much money, I don't get this, that, and the third from this. I do me and I get what I get and I'm good. You hear motherfuckers say, well, you ain't that popping, you ain't this, you ain't that. Like I give a fuck. Like I give a fuck. I'm good because I'm sticking to who I am. I'm not finna flip flop. I'm not finna flip flop so I can get so many more subscribers. I'm not finna ride with motherfuckers. I'm not finna latch on to people to get more subscribers and get more visibility. And they don't align with who I am. I'm not finna say certain shit for motherfuckers so I can get money. I'm not finna do all that. And this is an individual that just sat here and told you not too long ago, if you ain't protecting who you are, I'll catch you slipping. If you're not protecting you, I'll catch you slipping. That's just my mentality. That's just me. Now, do I say shit to catch? Do I say shit in order to get shit? No, I don't. Cause I'm not on that type of time no more. Trying to hustle a motherfucker out of a dollar by selling them a bunch of bullshit. I ain't on that type of timing no more. I have no reason to be on that type of timing no more. I'm on some other shit. I'm on some other shit. I'm doing me. And those that's aligned with my message, those that are aligned with what I'm doing with attraction economics, they gonna fuck with me. I don't need thousands and thousands of subscribers to fuck with me. As long as I'm getting my message out to those that really want to hear it, I'm good. I'm good. If I sit up here and tell you over and over again, my position is the supply and demand of what's real, what makes you attractive, what you spending your attention on, what you spending your money on. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. I don't care if it's black or white, gay or straight. I don't care about none of that shit. When I'm sitting up here trying to tell you, it don't even matter. Everybody move in the same direction. Whether you at the bottom of the ladder or at the top of the mountain, we all moving in the same direction. This has no financial class. This has no social class. This is just simple economic attraction economics, simple power, simple seduction, human nature, sales, psychology. That's all this shit is over here. That's what side I'm on. That's the side I'm on. of how shit really works. And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it how I do it. I'm gonna do it how I do it. Like it or leave it alone. I'm not finna change who I am for no nigga, no female. Not here, not in real life. I am who I am. I am who I am. Love me or leave me alone. But if you rocking with me, I'm gonna make sure I put that right information in your head so you can move in a certain motherfucking way so you won't get fucked over in life. At least minimize the fuckery you deal with in your life. So you won't get fucked over that much. Or just turn the channel. Go somewhere where it's a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of drama, a bunch of backbiting, all that type of shit. Be entertained. And let a nigga like me take advantage of your ass in the real world. It's all on you. So I say it out there to say this. Hey, bro. Hey, y'all. Keep your standards high. Keep your standards high. If they gonna rock with you, they gonna better themselves to rock with you. If they ain't gonna rock with you, don't let them folks tell you to drop your standards so you can be part of their life. Because the minute you start doing that right there, you ain't worth shit. You ain't worth nothing. Don't let somebody gas you and tell you that your standards are too high for them and you need to lower your standards so they can be with you. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I also understand this. You got to be comfortable with having high standards because you may or may not get what the fuck you want out of life. And you got to be comfortable with that. You got to be comfortable with that. So I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna go chill with my grandson and my son. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. What time is it? Almost 10:30. So I'm finna get up out of here and see what the hell we finna do. And I will talk to y'all good people later.
Told you. Explain everything I learned. Say less. Make them lean in. Less talk, more pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already wasn't right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Less, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. Everybody oversharing, trying to prove they the one. Every detail on display, now the tension is gone. If you in it all the way, what's the reason to stay? No discovery, no desire, no reason to pay. See, attraction is occurring, I just tap in the flow. I don't chase attention, I just give them a glow. When you speaking outcomes, not the steps that you took. Now they leaning in heavy like the end of a hook. Yeah. I don't over justify, I don't beg to be heard. I just plant a small seed, let it spread through the world. And the ones who align, they gon' follow the trail. Curiosity convert, that's a silent sale. If you gotta explain it, you lower your frame. If you quiet with power, they remember your name. It's not what you say, it's the space that you leave. The space turn attention into something they need. I don't post every move, I don't show every win. I let essence talk loud, let it echo within. See the market is loud, everybody compete. But the quiet authority hit different on beat. I give glimpses of vision, I don't open the vault. Make them wonder what's deeper, now they feel it's their fault. If they don't lean in close, they might miss what I know. And that fear of missing out, turn a spark to a glow. I don't argue with doubters, I don't fight for belief. I just let results talk, let success be the brief. If they ready, they find me, if not, let them pass. I don't need every eye, I just need the right class. Say less, let it breathe. What's hidden got more gravity. When they ask, you receive. That's the law of attraction, see.
Let's talk, more pull, that's the code I live by. If they gotta ask questions, I already won right. I don't show the whole play, I just give them the why. Mystery, make them invest, transparency, make them scroll by. Let's talk, more pull, let the silence reply. I don't need to convince, let the presence imply. If they curious, they coming, I don't gotta try. Mystery, make them commit, transparency, make them pass by. They told you